राधे राधे. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham. Jai Shri Yamuna ji. Jai Giri Govardhan. We are meditating on the shlokas of Vrindavan Mahimaamrit written by Srila Prabodhanand Saraswati. Till now we finished the second chapter, 85 shlokas. We meditated on them. Today we'll be coming to the end of the second chapter. Let us first meditate on Radharani and Shri Vrindavan Dham and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and seek their blessings. That all this bhava, all these emotions that is being given in this book, may they appear in our hearts too. This is called as Rasopasana, the worship in spontaneous love for Radha and Krishna. Radha sadhyam sadhanam yasya Radha mantro Radha mantradatri cha Radha sarvam Radha jivanam yasya Radha 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 vachi tasya kim sesham Radha karavachit pallava vallarike Radha padanka vilasan madhurasthali ke Radha yasho mukharamatta khagavali ke Radha vihara vipine ramatam manonme. In the previous video where we ended at shlok number 85, he says, let us remember that dark and golden couple, one who is fair and one who is dark. Let us remember the couple who are doing all these transcendental pastimes in Shri Vrindavan. They are always attracted towards each other. They are youthful and they have eternal wonderful beauty. They are ever youthful and they are dancing in the circle of gopi of their sakhis, of their sacharis or the maid attendants. Let us remember this wonderful couple surrounded by all these maid attendants who are the sacharis or who are friends. Friends, they are also called as sakhis. This Rasopasana was given to us, in this world by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in today's shlokas, he will take Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's name also. So before I get into the explanation of shlokas, let us one time remember Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Radha Murli Manohar Padambojan Sada Bhavyan Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabho Padrajah Svatmaneva Arpayan Shri Mad Bhagavatottaman Gudanidhi Nitya Daradanaman Shri Vrindavan Diva Vaibhavamaham Stotum Muda Prarabhe. Today he says, let us meditate on Radha Krishna and the Sakhis. And how are these Sakhis? How do they look? This is Rasopasana. Rasopasana means, Upasana means worship and Ras means the divine nectar. So we are worshipping Radha Krishna in spontaneous love. There are not much of rituals here. You have to connect with them with the feelings of your heart spontaneously. When you meet a friend, do you do any rituals to meet them? Or is there any timetable that you have to follow? Is there any hard and fast rules that, okay, when we meet our friend, we have to follow this and this and this. We have to fast for so many days. We have to chant so many rounds of my friend's name. And then we go there and we meet them. No. You go and meet your friend. And when you are at the friend's home, you may, end up in their kitchen, eating something, giving them something, or cleaning their kitchen also. Sometimes it happens. Because it is a friendly gesture when we are serving our friends. So here, we are not in the worldly realm right now. In Rasopasana, while living in this body, physical body, we are in spontaneous loving service of the young couple in Vrindavan. And that is what is given in this book by Prabodhanand Saraswati. And this Rasopasana was actually taught by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If somebody opens Chaitanya Charitamrita and especially the talks between Ramanand Rai and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that is where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu openly spoke. He made Ramanand Rai speak. That Ramanand Rai says, The highest devotion or highest meditation is meditating on Radha Krishna Prema Keli. This loving affairs, this transcendental pastimes, or this loving affairs between Radha and Krishna in the groves of Vrindavan, that is the highest meditation. Ramananda Rai tells that to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One must hear that from Chaitanya Charitamrita. And then once you have understood that part, then when you come here with Prabodhanand and you read what Prabodhanand Saraswati is telling us, you will understand. Prabodhanand Saraswati was earlier Prakashanand Saraswati from Banaras, whom Chaitanya Mahaprabhu touched him and gave him this nectarian bliss. And now he is mentioning all of these pastimes in this shlokas. So sometimes when we talk about this, some people get very they don't believe that this is how Rasopasana is. Well, this is how it has been given. So that is what I am reading. All right. How are these maid servants? Shri Radha Pada Padma Cha Vimadhuratara Prema Chijyoti Reka Ambodhe Rudbhuta Penastava Kamayatanu Sarva Vaidagda Purnaha कैशोरवंजितास्तद घन रूप घनम श्री चमत्कार भाजो दिव्यालंकार वस्त्रा अनुसरत सखे राधिका किंकरिस्था. He says, oh my mind, just follow these sakhis. And in this Rasopasana, even though we are in this body, in our mind, from our soul, we are the maid servants, we are the maid attendants, we are their friends. In that world, in Goloka, in spiritual world, being a maid attendant is not like the physical world where we live. It's not like that. It's full of, there is no disparity. We love the couple and the couple loves us back. It's a friendly gesture where we are serving the couple. And the couple also goes out of their way to reciprocate that. That's love. That's a land of love. That's a realm of divine love. Goloka Vrindavan. So here he says, all the sakhis are there, and what are they doing? They are following this young couple. And how are these sakhis? All of them are Nitya Kishore Avastha, means forever youthful, means forever 16. So you are the sakhi, you are going there, you are forever 16. Some may ask, how are you saying that? Of course, the soul never ages. So by the time you come to this level, you are at your soul realization. Does the soul have any age? The body will age, but the soul does not age. That's why you are always youthful. In Goloka Vrindavan, in that Dham, you can sit here on this planet Earth and meditate like this. You are a sakhi of the young couple. Your age is not more than 12, 13, 14, 15 years. And this young couple is also not more than 16 years. Forever 16 is the age. That is where. So Nitya Kishore Avastha. And these maid servants, these sakhis, are wonderful bubbles, like bubbles coming from the foam of the effulgent spiritual ocean of transcendental love. And this is flowing from Radharani's lotus feet. So you meditate on Radharani's lotus feet and you see light is coming. And that light is spreading everywhere, spreading like an ocean. And that ocean is filled with sweetness because Radharani's form is full of sweetness. And in that sweetness is flowing everywhere in Vrindavan, and all the sakhis are in close proximity of Radha and Krishna, and they are also like the bubbles of this ocean. They are like the waves of this ocean. That's how this Vrindavan is. And in this Vrindavan, all the sakhis are like millions and millions of sakhis are spread everywhere and you are seeing them. And these sakhis are filled with all artistic skill. They have beautiful limbs. They are very well decorated. They have splendid garments and ornaments. All of them wear what Radharani gives them to wear. So all of them are well decorated just like Radharani. And he says, oh my mind, just become the follower and the servant of these sakhis of Radha. This is called as sakhi bhav. Sakhi means friendly. Friendly as well as attending the young couple. And What are they doing? They are following the young couple who, the blue colored and the fair colored, fair complexion. And what is this young couple doing? Okay. भृङ्गी गुञ्जरितं पिकी कुलकुहुरावं नटत् केकिनां केकास्ताण्डवितानि चातिललितां कादम्बयूनोर्गतिम् आश्लेषं नववल्लरीक्षितिरुहां त्रस्यत कुरङ्गेक्षितं श्रीवृन्दाविपिने अनुकुर्वद् अनुयात्मैकबन्धुद्वयम्. So, in this couple, young couple, what are they doing? They are moving around in Vrindavan. And when they are moving around in Vrindavan, Radharani's lotus feet, wherever she's keeping the feet, she's spreading the light. And not only the light, the ocean of love is flowing. And what happens when the ocean of love flows from her lotus feet? And of course, the ocean of bliss, Shri Krishna is walking with her. When these two are keeping their feet on the sand of Vrindavan, on the grounds of Vrindavan, everything gets happy there. So, and they smell like lotus flower, right? Both of their face, lotus-like face, eyes, lotus-like eyes, feet, lotus-like hands, lotus-like. So when these two lotuses, set of lotuses, pair of lotuses, are going in Vrindavan, these are moving lotuses, okay? Moving on the earth, Vrindavan. And they are moving. What happens? They are attracting all the honeybees of Vrindavan. So all the honeybees of Vrindavan are coming. And when they come, the cuckoos are so happy over there sitting on the tree. They are welcoming. And they call everybody, every other bird. When the cuckoos are doing like that, the parrots are there. They are speaking sweetly. Jai Radha, Jai Radha. And when they do that, Radharani's attention is all on the birds. Then the peacocks see. Please look at us also. They come dancing. When they open their feathers to dance, Radharani looks at Shyam Sundar. Shyam Sundar, why don't you join them? And Shyam Sundar also dances with the peacocks. So when all the dances are happening, then the swans in Yamuna Desi, they also come there. And they're like, please follow us. Only we can also show you something. And the swans walk in the pair. And looking at them, Radha Krishna are also walking. They are following the swans. They are walking the same way. And when they walk like this in Vrindavan, all the creepers, the vines, they get excited. They are happy. And Radharani sometimes just touches them gently, the leaves. And that's it. The trees are thrilled. And the love of the trees start flowing in form of nectar from the trees. They start dropping nectar. And the vines, they get so excited. They start embracing the trees, whining around. When Radharani sees that, and when Shri Krishna sees that, they both get excited too. So the way that the creeper is going and embracing the tree, similarly Radharani also gets excited and Shri Krishna gets excited, and then they hug each other tightly and they walk in Vrindavan. And when they are walking in Vrindavan, the deers are coming there to watch. And the deers, they want to always, they are a little frightened always, so they are looking from the sides. And when they are looking from the side, Radharani also looks at Shri Krishna from the side, and Shri Krishna looks at Radharani from the side. In this way, this couple is going all over in Vrindavan. Vrindavan is making them excited, and they are making Vrindavan excited. And in their excitement, a joy is spread, a bliss is spread, and all the Sakhis are following them. Prabodhanand Saraswati Sakhi says, oh my mind, follow this. Follow the Sakhis. Follow this young couple. Keep your mind in Vrindavan and Vrindavan alone. This young couple, fallen into the expanding whirlpool of powerful, splendid river of transcendental love, and absorbed in wonderful, unrestrained amorous pastimes, the youthful divine couple has filled with the wonder of the forest of Vrindavan. So they have made Vrindavan wonderful, and Vrindavan has made making them wonderful. Then Shlok number 89, he says, क्व यानं क्व स्थानं किमशन्महो किं नु वसनं किमुक्तं किं भुक्तं किमिव च गृहीतं न किमपि मितः कामक्रीडारस विवशतामेत्य कलयत् किशोरद्वन्द्वं तं परिचरत् वृन्दावन वने. He says, take your mind to Vrindavan. Do not think of anything else. Where is a vehicle? How will you go? Is there any place? Will I get some food there or not? Will there be enough clothing available? What will people say? What am I going to get to eat? Will I get something or not? Don't think all this. Don't think all this. Forget about everything. And focus your mind only on this young couple who are overwhelmed by tasting their own transcendental nectar. They are involved in their own transcendental amorous pastimes. So, oh my mind, forget about everything. Just think of them and go and serve them in Vrindavan. You may ask, how do I serve them? Well, he has shown the way right now. He told, first become the Sakhi in your mind. Then follow the Sakhi. And then you see what the Sakhis are doing. And then exactly that's what you do in your mind every day. This is what is Rasopasana. This is the method of worship. One is chanting the malas. Yes, everybody chants whatever has been given by their Guru Parampara. But beyond that, this is the meditation that has to be practiced in Sakhi Bhav or Rasopasana, where now all these slokas when we are reading, you may feel that the divine couple is coming out alive in your heart. When do you reach that stage when this will happen? By chanting, you purify your heart. And once you purify your heart, this divine Vrindavan appears, manifests in your heart. When the mind is free of dualities, the mind is free of confusions, mind is pure, mind is free of criticism, judgment, complaints, happiness, sorrow. Mind is free of whether I will gain something or I will lose something. No anxiety, no happiness. Mind is free of enmity, mind is free of friendships, mind is free of everything. When the mind is very pure at that time, this divine Vrindavan will always appear and it will remain in your heart. It will never leave you. It will never leave you. And so one method is keep chanting the mantras that has been given in your Guru Parampara. That will help you purify. And the next method is the spontaneous loving service. This is what, as I started the class today, saying this is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taught and this has been expanded in books, given in detail in books like Ujjwal Neelmani, Vilap Kusumanjali, then this Vrindavan Mahimaamrita, Radha Rasudhanidhi, all these books they've given. So here he is saying now, what do the Sakhis do and what you are expected to do? Well, the gopis tie the hair of Shri Radha and Krishna. They decorate, they put on new clothes to them, they feed them, they place the lute and other musical instruments in their hand, and then they play music to entertain Radha and Krishna. The gopis decorate Shri Radha and Krishna, who yearn to enjoy the transcendental amorous pastimes in the forest grove. So I will, when we say this, I'll just take one leela that is coming in my mind. So, Radha Krishna, they are walking. You remember? Just now we spoke. The birds are singing and then the peacocks were dancing and suddenly the swans came. They are like, please follow us. and Radha Krishna are following them. Our young couple, how old? 15, 16 years old. Just go and see how 15, 16-year-old kids are. Then you will know what it is. You are so used to seeing Radha Krishna like a stone idol in temple standing like this, so always dressed up. No, our Radha Krishna is playful, always playful. And they are following the swans in a dancing mood. And where do the swans take? I told you, while they are going, the trees are, are dropping nectar. So they are touching the plants and they're embracing, then they're hugging, then they're playing, and then they go near the Yamuna because the swans live in Yamuna. And then Shyam Sundar goes there. And Shyam Sundar thinks, what do I do now? Krishna is very naughty, mischievous. Even before Radharani comes to know what is going to happen, he just pulls her hand and then dive into the Yamuna. A big dive, big splash of water just coming on the Sakhis, and Sakhis are so happy. The swans are happy. Yamuna is happy. All the waves are like, you can see big waves just coming out from Yamuna. And when he jumped like this, Radharani was shocked. She's like, what did you do just now? Out of anger, she's like, what was this? And out of anger, she just puts her hand again in the water. Again, one more splash while she's putting. Yamuna is also playing. She's also okay. When Radharani is like, what did you just do? She puts her hand in the water and Yamuna gives another big wave, and that wave falls on Shri Krishna. And Shri Krishna is like, nothing, I was just having fun. And then one more splash of water. And then Shri Krishna looks at the Sakhis, why don't you guys join us too? Anyways, we are wet. Come over. And all the Sakhis are also going into the water, and now they are splashing water. Radharani gets angry. Radharani is angry. So there's a whole team which is with Radharani, and they're like, we won't leave Krishna. We'll just drown him. And then they put so much water, they splash so much water in Krishna, and eventually they just drown him inside. They have fun like this. And then there is another Sakhi group of Sakhis who are outside. They are like, okay, now this young couple is going to come. They'll be wet. So please go. Get ready with dry towels. Just prepare the kunja for them. So in the Yamuna, a little bit far, right inside the Yamuna, there is a nice palace-like setting. And this young couple comes out, and they are all full wet, water dropping, everything. When the water is falling on their faces, they are so beautiful, because he is blue and shiny, and she is golden and shiny. And then when the water drops are falling, it's like blue pearls, tap, 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 falling. Golden pearls, tap, 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 falling. And all the entire ground is wet. And when you look at their feet, two lotuses in that little whirlpool of water standing. And then one Sakhi goes, Bhama Sakhi is there. Okay, get the towel, guys. Dry them completely. And there you are, Sakhi. You take Radharani's hair and you start drying, and the other person is taking another hair and drying, and Shri Krishna's hair is being dried, and then they are tied with a towel, and then they are taken to that palace which is inside Yamuna. And there is the room, powder room, where they go into the powder room, and then the powder room is not like our powder room, okay? 2x2, 4x4, 6x6. No. It is like a palace. Beautiful palace with all sorts of shringar decorations over there. And then the ladies are there, the Sakhis, you are also there, and you are maybe having a seva of, once she's dried, Radharani is dried, then you tie the hair, and then you put the flowers, and then the garlands, then the beautiful blouse, sari, everything has to be done. Same way with Shri Krishna, everything has to be done. Put her the earrings. There Krishna's team is also putting him in the earrings. Then they have to put the nose ring, and then the kajal, the liner, and then the lipstick, everything, the bangles. Same way with Krishna. So both the teams are, decorating the young couple. Now they come. So after that thing is done, there's another team of Sakhis who are already working in another chamber of this place. It is called Shayan Kaksh. So there a nice bed is laid down. That bed is decorated with lotuses, because the young couple is going to come. After they wore nice dresses, so the young couple comes, sits there, surrounded by the Sakhis. And now Lalita Sakhi is like, please get something to drink, because they played so much, they must be tired. So then one Sakhi goes, not one Sakhi, there are a team of Sakhis who will go and get so many drinks, because the drinks will go to all the Sakhis also, right? Then food will come, some snacks, and then one Sakhi will be sitting and pressing, massaging their feet because they played so much, they're tired. Poor Radha Krishna. And then they're blowing the fan, they're fanning them. And then it's already evening time. So let's have some entertainment. No TVs. The entertainment is there'll be a group of Sakhis who will bring their own instruments and they're singing songs. And these people are enjoying and they clap. That's all the Sakhis want. This is how they're doing. And the whole night goes in clapping. After that, they are like done. Okay, then another night dinner. And then what? Sleep for some time. No, it's mood for Ras Leela. Then they may go again to Yamuna to do Ras Leela. Then again, another, dressing up for the party, Ras Leela party. So, lot of things like this keep happening in Vrindavan. And this is what he's saying. What are the Sakhis doing? They are decorating. They are the hair. They are decorating them and all those things. So, oh my mind, always think of the Sakhis and follow them. Then he goes on saying, in the forest of Vrindavan, which is very splendid, and there is a splendid bliss emanating from the Kama Bij, and there a teenage boy is standing with a teenage girl. Kama Bij is a Bij mantra given to initiated people. It's called Gopal mantra, or it's an 18 syllable mantra given in some paramparas. But understand, even if you don't have the Kama Bij, you have been given this Prabodhanand Saraswati Shatakam. Now, the shlokas which I told, didn't this picture come into your heart? As I told you, some paramparas may give you Yugal mantra, you must do the Yugal mantra. Some paramparas may give you Mahamantra, you must do the Mahamantra. Some paramparas will have their own Nij mantras, you must do that. Whatever parampara you are in, do those mantras. Those mantras have the power to purify your heart, make it crystal clear. Cheto darpan marjanam. They clear your heart, they cleanse your heart, they cleanse your consciousness. And once the consciousness is cleansed, there, this transcendental divine Vrindavan manifests. And when the divine Vrindavan will manifest, what do you see? As I have always said, first you will see the Brahma Jyoti, then you will see the Yamuna, which is Kundalakar, means which is like a necklace around Vrindavan, and then you get inside Vrindavan, and then you will see some groves. You will see all this all these devotees who are in parental affection, worshipping Krishna. So they are there. Then you go to another grove, Krishna is playing with his friends in Sakhya Bhav. Then you go to another grove, you will see Krishna is playing with his Sakhis. And then you get into the innermost groves where all these Sakhis are doing all these sevas. So Vrindavan manifests in the heart of such devotees. So here he is saying, meditate on that girl who is personified treasure of every wonderful, sweet and ecstatic love. And from each of her limbs of Radharani, basically, a nectar ocean of golden splendor emanates. The boy is personified form of the most wonderful and sweet nectar. Within the splendid ocean of light manifested from this Bij syllable of this mantra, it's also called as Kama Gayatri mantra, this sweet abode named Vrindavan is manifested. I told you, not only this mantra, the mantra given by your Guru. So some people will give, some people will not give. Every parampara is different. The mantra given by your Guru, and when your heart is purified, your consciousness is purified of all dualities, then this appears in your heart. Even if it is not appearing, even if you don't have the mantra, just chant the name Radha, 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 Radha. By her mercy, this divine Vrindavan will appear in your heart. And in this Vrindavan, Radha Krishna are living. He says, please serve them and worship them. He goes on saying, what else is happening in this Vrindavan? So now we have come already to that palace in the Yamuna, where Radha and Krishna are sitting now in their couch, which the Sakhis have built. What do? Radharani looks at him from the side glances, and Shri Krishna is looking at her. And when he looks at her, Radharani smiles, and when sometimes Radharani touches him, and when she touches him, he gets goosebumps all over his body because of love. So all these things are beautiful things are happening, and he's mentioning the same thing. Angad gadananga kulita pulkitad gaura chistarangaha pratunga prochalanta sakalamapi jaganmandalam plavayanti Shri Radhaya vidhayatman urumadhura bhikshayaivatyadhinam shyamendum nityavandavanarati viyato ye adbhutan stan smarama. He says, because of Radha's passionate amorous desires, the hairs on each of her limbs stand upright. From each of her limbs, waves of golden splendor are coming out and they are inundating the entire universe. And then she has all the sweet, glamorous glances by which she has conquered Shri Krishna's mind. Let us meditate on all these beautiful features of the couple in Vrindavan. And then he goes on, in a newly blossoming nectarian grove of Vrindavan forest, a wonderful, charming, fair and dark complexioned couple is busy in their transcendental amorous pastimes. Meditate on them. And he says, Shri Vrindavan Tattvam, Shri Radha Krishnayos Tattvam, Nija Tattvam Cha Sadasmara, Yat Prakatitam Asti Gaura Chandrena. Now he's again remembering Shri Gaura Chandra. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He says, please always remember what Lord Chaitanya has taught about the nature of Shri Vrindavan, about the nature of Shri Radha Krishna. So here he says Vrindavan Tattva, Radha Krishna Tattva, the essence of Vrindavan, the essence of Radha Krishna and Atma Tattva. He has taught. So always meditate on this. And now what I'm saying, the Radha Krishna Tattva, the Vrindavan Tattva, you must definitely read from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Chaitanya Charitamrita, where he is speaking with Radha, with Ramanandra. It comes in the Madhya Leela, where both are speaking, and exactly the same questions Mahaprabhu has asked Ramanandra. What is Krishna Tattva? What is Radha Tattva? What is this Vrindavan Tattva? Please explain me. What is this Sakhi? Explain. And Ramanandra went on explaining that in detail. And this is what he's saying, Prabodhanand Saraswati. Please meditate on those things. And the nature of the individual souls. Please meditate on that. Simply bow down to offer respects to the groves of Vrindavan, and you will find the wonderful treasure contained in the nectar oceans of pure love for Lord Krishna. He says, the blissful impersonal Brahman does not possess even the three most basic forms of variety. In Vrindavan, however, there are so many varieties. Vrindavan is full of varieties that has reached the topmost superlative of existence. O drop of spiritual potency, O spirit soul, please meditate on the beautiful, blissful, wonderful, sweet and ocean of spiritual potency where the elephant of Shri Krishna splashes as he enjoys his pastimes. And now we come to the last shloka. Aparavar kandarpa navakeli rasambudho magnam vrindavane gaura shyama madham dvayam bhaja. Please worship the fair and dark complexioned divine couple who are now plunged in the shoreless nectar of ever new and fresh transcendental amorous pastimes in Vrindavan. So with this we ended the second chapter of Prabodhanand Saraswati's beautiful pastime that has come to him. We pray to all the Rasik saints of Vrindavan. We pray to Vrindavan. We pray to Prabodhanand Saraswati. And we pray to Radha Krishna that may they bless us. That all these amorous pastimes and these transcendental pastimes, may they also remain in our hearts. First of all, they must come in our hearts, manifest in our hearts, and then they must remain in our hearts forever. May our whatever life God has given, may it go in serving this divine couple all the time. So with this we end it up, and then we'll see you in next videos with more bhavas as mentioned by him. Till then, Radhe Radhe.